Hey, Splitpaw, BR Tidwell55. Appreciate you taking the time to post a video response to me. Uh, and I just want to clarify what I talked about when I said follow the money. I don't, in any stretch of the imagination, think it is wrong for any business, any enterprise, to make money off of open source software. And I know that several companies out there have been actually pretty successful at it. Red Hat immediately comes to mind. And at the same time, you got to think about what Red Hat's business model is. They don't, yeah, sure, that they make money off of, they make something off of every copy of Red Hat Enterprise Linux they sell. But where their real money is and what their real business model is selling support for Red Hat Enterprise Linux. And they give back to the community in the form of their support for Fedora. Uh, Ubuntu, which is sponsored by Canonical, which I know you know, and but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Canonical has yet to turn a profit. Canonical uh, basically survives off of the cash that's provided by Mark Shuttleworth. Canonical is taking steps with Ubuntu One. They have started their support. They have started their professional Ubuntu certification program, and those will all be revenue generators for Ubuntu, or I mean for Canonical, by the way, and them providing the Ubuntu operating system is a way for them to get out there and to get those revenue generators going. Uh, Google, on the other hand, I think you're right that they may overstep and they may bite the hand that feeds them as far as the community goes if they overreach. Uh, and again, when I say follow the money, I guess what I really mean is, look at the business model, look at how they really what their core business is, and how they really generate revenue and generate value for their stockholders. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what the American free enterprise system is based on. Is is companies providing a product, providing a service, which generates revenue, which creates value for the stockholders. Uh, in that case, Google's core business always has been, and probably always will be, the ad revenue that they generate off the search engine. And all of the other things that they provide, all the other services that are free of charge to the user that they provide with that, your Google Docs, your Google Calendar, uh, the Google Maps, all of that gets tied back into the whole ad revenue generation thing. Uh, they're breaking out into other businesses with devices, with embedded software, Google Code software, which, like you said, is open source, and they're playing kind of a fine line with that. Uh, that's so many other things I could talk about, but I mean, if you look back in the days, you talked a little bit about Netscape and how Netscape lives on in Firefox, and you're right, it does. Uh, but look back in the old days and look at what killed Netscape as a browser. It was the old browser war with Internet Explorer. And I don't know. I can't prove this, but I think the whole reason why Microsoft released Internet Explorer as freeware in the first place wasn't so much to kill Netscape as it was to sell copies of Front Page and sell licenses for Front Page and their other web and their visual development kits. I could be wrong on that, but I can't, because you remember, you don't see it so much anymore because even Internet Explorer has gotten so much better at being web standard compliant. But you remember seeing web pages? You used to see them all the time. That you used to see web pages that would have a little advertisement there on the bottom that said best viewed in Internet Explorer. And I guarantee you those were web pages that were built with either Front Page or with one of Microsoft's proprietary web development kits. So I got to think that that was part of Microsoft's reasoning for releasing Internet Explorer for free to the masses. Not only did it get them out there, and not only did it help them sell copies of Windows 95 and Windows 98, but also that back end stuff. It helped them sell, and that was where a lot of Microsoft's money was. So I still stand by. Companies do things for reasons, and most of the time those reasons, whether it's good judgment or poor, and usually the market does a pretty decent job of sorting it out. But it's those reasons are directly related to that company's revenue and their revenue stream at the end of the day. So, hey, thanks for the response. I'm really enjoying this discussion, and see you later.